Yeah. Check, check, 1, 2. Let's make sure we got the audio right before we get started. Thank you guys for your patience and for waiting. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me see those, I don't know, truck emojis in the chat. Check, check, 1, 2. Okay, I got 5x5 from my homie Chinook in the house. We got an echo. Is there an echo? Hold on. Echo? There shouldn't be an echo. I'm not getting an echo. Yeah, I'm getting no echo on my side. KB1285 says you can hear me. Sounds good. Uh-oh. Do that. All right, let's check the camera now. I'm on my other PC. This is my secondary PC. This is not my main PC. This PC is much less powerful, and I've had to move things around in the stream room to make sure you guys can hear me and see me. I want to make sure we're looking all good, sounding all good before we start driving and hit the road again. But what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. I got the chat on my phone. I don't have dual monitors on this computer either, so I got my phone as my second monitor. We're going old school, back to basics. But yeah, KB1285, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Chinook New Zealand, or Chinook NZ, welcome to the stream. Jay Bain, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Nathan Burton, welcome back, man. You had 2 browsers open. I appreciate you giving me the double views. All good. Doc Holiday, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Nuke OT523 and a Mike 7 TI8. And drop those emojis in the chat. If there's no truck emoji, just give me the thumbs up emoji. You know what I mean? Show some love. Anyways, guys, we are back on American Truck Sim. Once we get the engines running, again, kind of give me some feedback as well there on how that sounds. Make sure the engines are not too loud. I love sound. I want to hear the engine roar. I want to hear that Jake brake. I want to hear all the sounds, but I want to make sure that I don't have to yell over it as well. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that, Omnic TWR. Practice, welcome to the stream, man. Yes, well, I mean, yeah, I think I got ATS fixed. We'll talk more about that as we drive. I think we got it fixed. I hope we got it fixed. I really do hope we got it fixed. Hopefully we don't have any issues in today's stream. We got Track IR going. We got the Moza trucking wheel setup going. We got the John Ruda W900 Kenworth with the old Detroit diesel. Powered by Detroit diesel. We got Illinois coming out soon. I am looking forward to that. I saw the trailer and the preview, and man, Chicago is looking nice, ain't it? It's looking real good. All right, so I think we're good. Music doesn't seem like it's too loud either. So if we're all good, ready to go. Pre-trip is complete. Let's hop inside the truck. How do I get out of free camera mode again? I think it's Control F9. Nope, that ain't it. There we go. All right, so whoa, that's weird. My truck just changed positions. We're just gonna ignore that. I don't know why that happened. So let's go find us a job. We're currently in Oklahoma. I was trying to fast travel over to Houston. I want to start today's stream off in Houston, Texas, but it kept crashing on me. I don't know why. So I'm a little bit worried of even driving to Houston because it might just crash on us. Let's go to the freight market and see what jobs are here for us here. Like I said, in Oklahoma. I'll show you guys the map so you guys can see what all I have. So where's Illinois at? Is that this one right here? I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's the one connected to Iowa, Missouri. I think that's where Illinois will show up. And in Michigan, I think it's to the right of that, right? And in Wisconsin is above. Okay, yeah, I know my geography a little bit. I have no idea what this big state is above Iowa. Like next to North and South Dakota. What state is that? I don't remember. Anyways, see, I got pretty much all the DLC. Pretty much all of them. We will be doing single player today because multiplayer is such a hassle getting all the mods. Either we drive with no mods or we spend an hour or 2 days trying to sync mods with other people. But all good. We'll have some fun. Let's see. I've been honestly in a trucking mood ever since I got back into bus bound. Let's see what we got. We got Clinton, Oklahoma, Garden City, Kansas. I don't want to do any super long drives. I want to get a few trips in today, if possible. That would be great. We got Iron Pipes going to Mexico. That's a pretty short drive. Bit of a ways to go pick that up though. We got. I wouldn't mind going to Kansas. I've not spent a lot of time in Kansas. Got Colby, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas. I've been there. Burlington, Colorado. Hayes, Kansas. I don't know. I mean, any of these. I go to Topeka. That way we get to see like more of Kansas. And I guess it's closer to Missouri and areas like that. Like I wouldn't mind spending some time within like these middle states because I just haven't driven them a lot. Like it's still pretty fresh and new to me. You got Pittsburgh, Kansas over there as well. I think, well, you know, this one goes to Iowa. Council Bluffs. It's a little long. Take about a day to get there. What up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream, man. Am I using the Snowy Moon mod? If not, I recommend it. It makes a big difference. What does that do, Chinook? What does the Snowy Moon mod do exactly? Man, it's hard to choose. Like, I mean, pick any of these. You know what I mean? Like, I could pick any of these. You got this one going to Lake Charles. This one drives us through Texas. Matter of fact, we would have to pass Houston. Ooh, that one. That one, I'm not gonna lie, is a little tempting just because I'm from Texas and I wouldn't mind traveling down into Texas. And I've actually never. I don't think I've ever driven in Louisiana. Because when Louisiana came out, I wasn't really active in truck sim. Should we go to Lake Charles, guys? Any recommendations, chat? Jacob says he's from Nebraska. Nice. How much is it to download American Truck Simulator? I don't know, man, but it goes on sale a lot. I would wait. Like, there's a new DLC that comes out on the 14th of this month. And every time a new DLC comes out, the actual game goes into like a deep sale. So I'd recommend you wait for that. Emperor says Seattle. Boeing Aviation, welcome to the stream. I have a base in Seattle. I'm scared to jump there because I think the quick. You know, I wouldn't mind. You know, let's try. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna get out of the way early. I tried quick traveling to Houston. It didn't work. If I wonder if I quick travel to Seattle, if it will work. Honestly, I would prefer to drive in like Washington. I love the scenery and stuff out there, like all the mountains and stuff. What we can say, I don't know. It's so many options. What we could do. I got too many options right now. Where it's like I could do so many things. It's like I don't know what to do. Let's see. We could jump to Seattle, but we would risk. This one goes to Springfield, Missouri, through Oklahoma, New York. Okay, we can't do New York, unfortunately. They don't have that yet. Can't wait for that day to come. Salmon, Idaho. That's really long. Paper to Walmart. All right, we gotta choose something. We gotta be decisive here. We gotta pick something. North Platte, Nebraska. Somebody said they're from Nebraska in chat. We're going to Nebraska. We'll go there first. Let's go to North Platte, Nebraska. We got soybeans. We will drive through Kansas up to Nebraska. We'll do that. Let's do that. All right. Is the music too loud, guys? Every time you pick up Microsoft, you know that's true. Microsoft Flight Sim, there's a lot of choices as well. I never really thought of it that way, but you're completely correct. Okay, the truck turned on again. Let me know if the music is too loud. In my ears, honestly, it's a bit too loud. I'm not sure how it sounds to you. All right, let's crank it up. Thank you, Bat. Appreciate that, man. Your track IR is working. Oh, of course it's not. Of course it's not. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, we got to restart. We got to restart the game. I'm not doing this without track IR. I'm not doing this without track IR. And for that reason, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and see if we can jump to Seattle really quickly. Or should we stick with? Let's just stick with what we got. We'll stick with this. Let's go to. I have to quit and restart. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know if you can reset track IR with American Truck Sim running. What's up, the Grumpy Gamer? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Will Parchment, welcome to the stream. Random note, but it's interesting. I think if you like a flight sim streamer, mostly. Wait, what? I think of you like a flight sim streamer, mostly, but your train sim live stuff gets more views. That is true. That is true. Alright, let's just make sure Track IR is active, which I know it is because I have it running in the background. The lights are on. I'm not digging this music, I'll be honest with you. Whatever this playlist is not it, bro. At all. At all. Alright, we'll have to go back to my curated playlist that I know I actually like. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's start up American Truck Sim one more time. Make sure Track IR is running. Is it running? Can't open it. All right, first hurdle, get Track IR working. How long is the drive? I mean, we could do a drive anywhere from 15 minutes to freaking 6 hours. Like, that's what we can do in American Truck Sim. It does sound like a clown show. I hate getting everything going and forgetting my track. It's just two things. It's either getting everything going and forgetting Track IR, or getting everything going and Track IR just doesn't respond. Right? Is one of the two. But yeah, I agree with you. You guys have restart the whole sim, yeah. That's annoying. I wish there was a way to somehow you know, like restart Track IR with the game running. Some games like DCS, for example, if you just unplug your Track IR and plug it back in, it'll like go back through its little cycle. And it's like, oh, hey, there's a Track IR now. Microsoft Flight Sim, unfortunately, American Truck Sim, and many other games too, you have to restart the entire game to get it to go. Good luck with the drive. Thank you very much, Garbage and Trains. Appreciate you, man. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. How's it going, by the way? How is the week? How is the night? What are you guys up to? What are you guys playing? Are you guys playing Busbound? Are you playing Truck Sim? Are you playing Train Sim? Are you flying the new Sim Update 5? Or are you playing Star Citizen? What you got going on, guys? What's happening, chat? USB hotspot. I don't know if the USB hotspot works on American Truck Sim. I know it doesn't work on Microsoft Flight Sim. See, Doc is either playing DCS right now or Star Citizen. Probably playing Star Citizen, grinding out those script things that you were talking about before. I see where it has us. I think we should still be where I was, which is in Oklahoma. Yep. Cool. Just hit drive, and hopefully Track IR works for us. You're playing docking? Oh, you're docking with Seraphim in a Polaris at the moment. Gotcha. I thought you meant you were playing Docked, the game. That is a game. Oh, Track IR is working, guys. We're in business. Our trucking business is about to take off. Let's get it before anything breaks. All right, cool. All right, so if everything is sounding good to you guys in stream, let's get to it. Is it starting up? Now, I've not played American Truck Sim really since they've changed the UI. And it's quite different, and I gotta say, I like it. I like the minimum UI. I don't like having a lot of stuff on screen. Do I have that job still selected? Let's check. So we want to do the one going to Nebraska. Where is it? Fresno, Lake Charles, Albuquerque, Yuma, Arizona, Little Rock, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, Lake Havasu City, Springfield, Montana, Salmon, Idaho, Salina, Kansas, Topeka, however you pronounce that. What's this? Iowa. Wait, is it gone? Oh, there it is. North Platte. All right, let's get it. Set GPS location, and let's go. Let's get those wipers off. There we go. All right, let's go, guys. Before anything else breaks. All right, let's get it. Track IR is on. Brakes release. Put into reverse. Nothing should be behind me. Oh yeah, let's go. Gonna be a left turn here. Oh, this is gonna be a difficult road to cross. This is gonna be fun. Yo, how am I gonna cross this road? Alright, we'll go after this FedEx triple. We got space. Alright, it's the center lane. Oh, we got it all the way. Sweet. Alright, try not to grind the gears too much. Alright, 45 miles an hour through the gears up to 7th and to 8th. There's General Mills on the right and Cargill. Big old silo, probably for grain or something. I think we're picking up soybeans somewhere too. Alright, speed limit is what, 45? I'm doing 51? That's okay. About to go into this little town. They're gonna slow us down quite a bit. But yeah, today guys, if you're just joining us, of course this is American Truck Simulator. I gotta say this, man, one thing I love about American Truck Sim, I don't know how they do it, because other games kind of pretend like they can't do it, but we have not gotten a new American Truck Sim title in, I mean, ever. It's always been American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. There's never been American Truck Sim 2020, 24, 25, 20, you know what I mean? Like, there's no American Truck Sim 2, 3, 4. Like, they don't do yearly releases. They just somehow survive with just American Truck Sim, and it's dropping DLCs a few times a year. Truck DLCs and map DLCs. And they're getting a lot better at it. The trucks are getting better. The map packs are getting better. The even the engine that they're using is much better than it used to be now. It probably has its limits, of course, but I don't know, man. What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's time for another American Truck Sim? I mean, they're about to release on console if they haven't already. I have a freaking train horn, this baby. Run up that Detroit diesel. We got the Jake as well, I think. Yeah, we got engine brake on this baby as well, which you can't hear right now, but hear a little later. Dunkin' Donuts on the right. McDonald's, Exxon. Fuel-wise, we are good. We don't need to pick up fuel. Probably we should be able to make it for this whole first trip without getting more fuel. I think we're all right. Can't wait for South Dakota. Is that actually in the works? What DLC do we know of that's been announced already? I know Illinois is coming up next, but they usually have like 2 or 3 DLCs in the works. I know I saw British Columbia, which I already have in my wish list. We're probably a year out from that. I'm really excited for British Columbia, man. Going up into that's Canada. Yeah, that's Canada. Very excited for that. I've used the Pro Mods version, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I mean, if SCS does it, it's gonna be even better. Even better. Alright, let's turn off that Jake for now. Get out of the city of Wyoming. About 20 minutes out from our pickup. Right now we're just the tractor, I guess you could say. Do I have my steering wheel and force feedback settings? I can see. No, I think. I think the answer is no. I mean, I'm using the Moza trucking wheel with the Moza R9. And if I look real quick, my force feedback is turned down at 70% on the R9, 1800 degrees rotation. So I had it at max and it was just way too heavy, so I turned it down. no need to go 100%. These trucks do have, what's it called? Heck is it called? Steering, power steering. So. Sounds good, garbage. What are you driving? What train are you driving? I don't like calling you garbage though. I'm just gonna call you trains. That's cool. I don't think you're garbage. All right, now we're in Oklahoma. Our pickup is in Oklahoma as well, and we're headed to Nebraska. I do have a few trailers that I own, but I'm not using them right now, so we'll use the customer's trailer. Waiting for British Columbia, Illinois, and also the 2 trucks that are coming. What trucks are coming? I've not really gotten excited for trucks because I pretty much only drive modded trucks now. I pretty much only drive the John Ruda trucks with some sound mods. Like the difference is now that I've done it, the difference is pretty obvious. I think the only stock in-game truck that I drive is probably the T680, like the newest Kenworth. It looks like a cattle place. All right, let's stop right here. That's the brake. Oh, I love that brake sound. Whew. See what we got on the freight market. So we came here for the soybeans. They also have box pallets going all the way to Arizona, and then they have something else in New Mexico. We'll go ahead and stick with the North Platte, Nebraska, and that's. I wonder if we could do the manual loading with that, or do you have to own the trailer to do that? I'm not sure. I know they added like the manual loading for like the hoppers. I've not gotten a chance to do that yet, but I love that they're doing that. I love that they're going in that direction. Let's go take that job. You know what, Atlas? I am excited for that. I am I'm very excited for the like regular cars that they have coming to American Truck Sim, like you said, the Ford, the Chevys. I don't know what else is coming, but they have like a Mustang and a few like kind of like just regular car, like just non-semi cars. It's probably not a good positioning. We'll make it work. Yeah, we're way crooked. We're gonna have to adjust here. Oh, good. Oh, I love this big old wheel, man. I feel like I'm driving a truck for real. Oh man, I love it. Only thing I'm missing on this setup, bro, is a freaking butt kicker. I almost bought a second butt kicker for this this setup. I almost did. I was like, nah. Maybe one day, but not right now. A little off. Straighten up a little bit more. Straighten up a little bit more. I'll get the mirror for you guys. Probably hard to see on stream. Yeah, should be good right there. Yeah, or a little bit too far to the left. Those come right. Not hard to believe because my right side feels like I'm sticking out. Oh yeah, that's in there. How is that not in there? If you're having trouble. Oh, there it is. I just was just slightly off. All right, cool. Go ahead and attach. Do I have a button for attach? Do I have to actually go back and do it? I think I need to go back and do it. All right. Get the kickstand. All right, brake hoses are all connected. I wish that they would add the ability to like walk around and actually connect the hose, air hoses and stuff, and actually do the kickstand. Kind of like that one Alaskan Truck Sim game. I feel like that wouldn't be that hard to do. I say that. I'm not a programmer. Tanner, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Grumpy Gamer says, I like the mod that changes the in-game icon markers, like where you park for drop pickups, trailer pickups, and drop gas. Do they really? What do the new icons look like? I haven't heard of that. All right, we are good to go, guys. Got our new GPS coordinates. I say coordinates. I am so DCS, bro. GPS is set up. That's what I'm trying to say. And we are ready to go. All right, thank you guys for the load. Load full of soybeans. Not too heavy, but you can definitely feel the weight. And getting across this road is going to be fun. A lot of traffic. Alright, we can get behind this guy. Ah, the Mac's not going to let us in, is he? Oh, wait, hold on. Yo, thank you. Oh, okay, never mind. He faked me out. I thought he was going to let me go. He changed his mind. The truck might understand. He understands. Hey, yo, appreciate you. Oh, they keep faking me out. They keep faking me out. They're just markers on the ground, like gas stations have manhole cover in the stall where you stop. Oh, that's cool. Well, you can drop off gas? That's a thing? Alright, we're just gonna have to manhandle our way out of here. Not gonna let me in. I'm gonna make room. All right, guys. Got our pickup, got our trailer. Next stop, North Platte, Nebraska. Oh, what do you fill up? Okay. I'm like, man, I didn't know you could actually deliver fuel to gas stations. That would be sick. I'm surprised they don't have that. Why can't you pick up a tanker? Well, actually, I think they do have jobs that end at like service stations, but you're not technically offloading fuel for the gas station like they do in real life. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. All right, 70 miles an hour on this stretch of road. We've actually already been down this, I think. And down to 55. 45 and 35. Another one of those small towns where they slow you down with one stop sign or stoplight. There's Taco Bell. You know, I would love some quesadillas right now. I'm absolutely obsessed with Taco Bell's quesadillas, man. That's all I eat there. I don't eat like the tacos or anything like that. Just the quesadillas. I'm actually I've been Googling it and trying to find out what the recipe is for the Taco Bell quesadilla. Like, it's like a sauce they use that I guess they made, and that's kind of the secret. That's really what I think I like the most about it. So I found a recipe, and I bought like a bunch of stuff, like jalapenos and sour cream, or I don't know, a bunch of things. So I wanna try. Only thing I'm missing is chicken. Surprisingly, need to get some sliced chicken. You love that? You love them as well, man. They're so good. Is that a modded KW? Yes, it is. This is the John Arruda. The John Arruda Kenworth KW 900, I believe. I don't know why, I don't really know a lot about trucks in real life. But when it comes to American Truck Sim, I guess the trucks that I tend to gravitate towards, like at first I really liked Mac, and I still do like Mac. But I tend to drive the Freightliners and the Kenworths. I don't know why. I'm not sure what it is that makes me interested in those, but that's what I normally drive. Not been a big Peterbilt fan. Oh, look at that! It's like a railroad, little caboose there or something like that. That's cool. Love me some trains. We might get a railroad crossing at some point today. Gigantic chevron on the right. Is that a cop in front of me? No, it's not a cop. Let me turn that, I don't need that mirror anymore. Fourth gear. Sixth gear. Hey, we're not that heavy. We can. This thing got some pretty good speed. You got a pretty good engine on this thing. Seventh. Yeah, this is the Kenworth Highway Killer. I think that's what they call it. Yeah. So we're going to pass by that big silo again here at, I think it was General Mills. And we'll continue. We should at some point make a left and go north towards Nebraska and through Kansas. You can see some of the Kansas farms. Lots of industry out there. Alright, we're going to go around this guy. Ooh, watch out. Yep, he's in my blind spot. He might let us in. See, he's gonna let us in. Yep. All right, we do 60. We should get a 70. Yep, there's a 70. And if we can get on cruise control and chill. Exactly what I needed tonight, man. I feel like it's not really been a stressful week, but I don't know. I feel like by the time Friday comes along, all of the little stresses of the week have built up. All the little stresses have kind of added on each other, and so I just feel drained on Friday. It is currently 9:14 in the morning. I made sure we started off on a nice brand new day, so we got plenty of daytime to drive. There's a sign for Kansas. Welcome to Kansas. Ooh. Train on the left. I guess I don't have the mod that gives you the gives you the real train liveries, because that's not a real train. Right. Yes, oh yeah, I see you got it working. I pick up the Microsoft Flight Sim 24 E-Jets. Nice. You drove the Highway Killer for a long while. You're driving the Hater Built now. Is that what they call it? Is that the nickname for it? Jumping in at a great time. You playing the perfect stress relief. Yeah, it is, honestly. I'll be honest, this, and I was playing a little bit of Busbound earlier. We're not streaming Busbound tonight, but I played a little bit of the bus simulator that we played yesterday, and it was also very relaxing. I put on like I've been into a type of music called Amapiano lately. I put on some Amapiano music, which is pretty chill. And was just driving the bus. I made some new routes, some new bus lines. I think I have like 6 bus lines now. I unlocked a couple of the bridges. So things are definitely progressing in that game. And again, it's just chill. It's like the routes only last like 15 minutes. So it's a nice kind of easy pick up and go. You know what I mean? Oh, sweet, we can go. Rest stop on the right. Yeah, it's a pretty nice game. You can pick up and go. I drive with my controller. Go right to 8th. It might be a bad idea going up this hill. Let's see. There's actually a railroad that goes out that way, and this. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Actually, I don't know what yard it is. There's a big. I'm thinking about it, and if you guys, any rail fans or train enthusiasts in the chat may be able to correct me or, I guess, go into more detail. But I think there's a really big train yard in North Platte, Nebraska. I remember seeing that name on Run 8, I think it was, for a bunch of like freight cars that went there. That's probably how I know that name from trains. I just love it when all like my sims and simulators, my flight sim, my train sim, my truck sim, my farm sim, anything. I love it when all my train sims kind of come together and like all the knowledge that I learned from one bleeds over to another one. It's just so cool. It happens so much. Got the wind farm out there ahead of us. Got some hills out here, man. This truck deserves a Riders on the Storm Snoop remix. Yeah, this game is a great stress reliever. Just on the road, put some music in the background or a podcast. You know, the Blue Experience Flight Sim podcast in the background. Shameless plug. Just drive. You know what I've always wanted to do? I don't know if I have the patience or the endurance to really do it seriously, but I always want to kind of drive the longest drive, which I'm not sure what the longest drive is in the game, but I know it's probably like right now Louisiana to Seattle would be my guess, or maybe it'll be Route 66 when that is complete, when they get to Illinois. Illinois is where Route 66 ends, right? Welcome to the Garden City. I'm gonna have to move my phone because it's kind of hard for me to read chat and drive at the same time. I might have to hold it. Let me see. Yeah, this works better. What's up, Ready to Taxi? Welcome to the stream. We're going straight. Did I stop by the head? Yeah, right now we're in Kansas. Anarchy. You just moved from Plattsmouth, Nebraska. Nice. Oh no, don't crash. Oh, it's crashing. I think it's crashing. It crashed. 6 said no texting and driving. I don't know why it crashed, but it just crashed on me. Don't know why. Let's run it again. So I wonder what's going on with my crashes. It can't be a mod, right? Like that's because when I was complaining the other day about crashes on American Truck Sim, what was happening was I couldn't even get into the game to begin with. And now I'm kind of having these kind of weird scenario-based crashes where, like, for example, I tried fast traveling to Houston. It crashed instantly every time I tried. I've not tried fast traveling to Seattle. Might just be Houston, but why would all my Houston, like, I have no mods in Houston. Right? Like, I don't have any map mods. One mod I am going to turn off just in case is, like, all I have is this truck mod and a bunch of sound mods and this traffic mod, which I'm about to turn off. I don't know if this traffic mod is doing anything, but just to be safe, I'm going to turn off the traffic mod. I have, again, all I wonder if it's train crossing. I'm gonna turn off the train crossing mod too. Go to see, but other than that, I just have engines. I have a trailer pack. I have the Cecil Mega Pack, which is basically just accessories, and then I have a bunch of like trailer mods, and I have Circle B Ranch and Hogsback Ranch by Parallel 42. Shout out to them. Let's see. I'm hitting confirm. I'm just gonna hit go to like our autosave and see what happens with that. And hopefully we can continue. We're kind of like somewhere near where we left off. And this is like a very, I've really come down on my list of mods. I used to have like 5 trucks installed, a bunch. I had like 70 something mods installed, I think, before, and I took everything out. I've been slowly putting them back in. All right, let's load our latest autosave. Let's see what happens. Is this why you don't text and drive? You crash. Hey, that's true. That is true. Do not text and drive, guys. I'm serious. In real life, do not text and drive. We're heading towards Nebraska. I don't think we were in Nebraska yet. There's a no-touch law now? What do you mean, no-touch law? What's that mean? A no-touch law? What is that? Bro, imagine this game in Unreal Engine 5 or something equivalent. Now, you know, let me see. I'm just gonna hit drive. We'll see where we end up. Hopefully it loads in. Now, American Truck Sim can look better than what you guys are seeing on your screen. Again, I have a, where are we? All right, we're not far from where we were. Sweet. Let's get the engine on. Got the green light. Let's go before it changes. Are we turning here? No, we're going straight. Let's see. It was just down the road. To the left and then down is where we got the crash. Let's see if we get it again in the exact same spot. There's no reason why, like, because the state mods, like Nebraska, Kansas, things like that, those are all, like, official, you know, mods. Like, that should not cause a crash. You're super excited for Road Kings. I don't know much about that one. I do know of it. I'm definitely all aboard having more truck games or more truck simulators. There's really no reason to only have one single truck simulator, that being American Truck Sim. There's definitely plenty of room. Like, it's hard to compete with American Truck Sim because of all the years they've put into all of the maps and all that, but like, someone else could definitely come along and do just as good or better. Like, I always refer back to Microsoft Flight Sim and how they came on the scene and had a different way of doing things, and like, we thought X-Plane was the best thing ever at that time. Yo, Dom Juan, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Good to see you again. Glad you could catch us alive, man. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hopefully we can complete this drive or any drive today. I did do a drive before the stream, not today, but like yesterday, and everything went good. I think I started in Colorado, and I drove to Oklahoma from Colorado. Colorado is like where my base of operations is, Colorado Springs. But I have garages in Colorado Springs, Wyoming, Seattle, Washington, Houston, Texas. I think one other place I have a garage. And this save, by the way, I never put any money mods on this save. This is my main save. So I started this save off however many years ago, but the hard way. And I've been considering starting over again. I know there's like a mod, like a realistic mod that actually makes the progression even harder, but I don't even know if I have time to do something like that. It would be really cool if we could take trips in a car or whatever vehicle and have this kind of scenery and not have to leave the house. Well, that's what they're working on, Anarchy. They have a few regular car car DLCs coming out probably later this year. I don't actually know what the timeline is. They have like some Chevys, some Fords, and so on, where it's just gonna be a car, and you get the same map, you get to explore the same map. And I'm not sure what the objectives are gonna be. Like if it's just gonna be, hey, just, I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of gameplay they're gonna put around that. I'm really curious about what the gameplay is gonna be. Like what's gonna be the purpose that you drive from one city to the other. It can't just be, hey, here's some cool cars, just go have fun. Like, yeah, you could do that, but it's just not good game design. You gotta give people a reason to drive the car, give them a reason to go somewhere. So we'll see what they come up with. I know they also are working on the bus, adding buses to American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. I think they're more promoting the Euro Truck Sim, but I'm pretty sure they're also working on it in American Truck Sim. Alright, so we got the crash somewhere around here. I wonder if it was that train sound mod that broke it. It was up here right before we got to this turn. Let's see if we get a crash again. That looks like a big Great Wolf Lodge on the right. It's not. Or is that like Schlitterbahn or something? I'm not sure what that is. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're not turning here, we're going straight. Oh, we got a yellow. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Monorific Quarter Block, welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. I think in Kansas still. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? One mod that I really enjoy having. I use it almost all the time. Look here, man. That sounded like 6th. Yep, it is 6th. I think I fixed it. I wonder if it was the... Like, how can a sound mod break the game? There's 2 mods I removed before the restart. It was my train crossing sound mod, which just, you know, just modifies the sounds of all the train crossings and the trains. And the traffic mod, but I just added the traffic mod. I don't know. We'll leave them out though. Hopefully that was the issue. We won't have any more problems. Didn't lose too much time though, which is good. Alright, make a right turn here towards Garden City. I thought we were in Garden City. Oh, we got a stop here. Alright, checking to the left. If we can roll it. Yeah, we're clear. We are clear. Alright, Mr. Garbage Trains, I'll catch you later, man. Enjoy your train drive. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the car packs that are coming. Really looking forward to that. It's gonna be, I think what's cool is that it allows us to keep playing American Truck Sim, but in the same maps, but a completely different light, almost a different perspective in a way. Maybe, yeah, maybe it is a different perspective. But that hill was not friendly to us. Probably should have went down the gear. We're all right. We've been doing like so much turning that I haven't even been able to really use cruise control too much. Alright, so we got some, it looks like wheat. Or is that corn? It might be corn. Hard to tell. Let's go to 8 high. NPC AI is amazing. Bro, I was watching Jeff do a video using the NPC AI on LSPDFR on GTA. Yeah, it looks, again, I've never used LSPDFR before. I've wanted to, but I've never gotten a chance to use it. But like the NPC AI thing sounds amazing. If you guys don't know what we're talking about in the chat, There's a new mod by someone in the Grand Theft Auto RP community who's made a mod for LSPDFR, which is basically a police modification for single player. And the NPC AI allows the NPCs that you chase or interact. Is that a train? What the heck? Oh, that's a truck. I thought that was a train. It allows the NPCs to actually, I guess, use AI to respond to you. Right, so like they'll lie to you, say, "Oh, I don't have any drugs on me," or "I wasn't speeding, officer," or "I don't know what you're talking about," or "Yeah, you caught me." You know what I mean? Like they'll actually interact with you and talk with you like pretty genuinely, which is really cool. So I was really impressed when I saw those videos. Really impressed. This is what I know people are kind of people have their mixed feelings about AI, but I feel like there's certain applications of AI that are just perfect. And I think that like having AI be used for NPCs in a video game is the perfect use of AI to like have some really cool interactions. I think AI is really good at being like a companion, really good at holding conversations with you and things like that. Like I think AI is really good at that. And so it's perfect for a game like Grand Theft Auto. Now it's definitely expensive, so I don't think we're going to see it a lot in a lot of games, unfortunately. But because it's very expensive to have that technology on anything, especially if you're not paying a subscription for it. If you're paying a subscription for it, then okay, it pays for itself. But all those AI interactions, all those responses, whoever is supplying them to you is paying a decent amount of money to do that. Like think about, say, Intentions, for example, on Microsoft Flight Sim. Like it's not cheap for them to provide AI voices and AI responses. Every time you talk to them, you cost them money. Good evening. Please upload a video later to. Yeah, I gotta download it though. I don't have it. Like I'd have to re-download Grand Theft Auto. I'd have to download LSPDFR, which I tried one time and it was a nightmare. And then I'd have to also obviously go and download the NPC AI thing. I'm interested though. I may jump down that rabbit hole. I might. I'm considering it. I am considering it. The truth is though, right now I have a lot of games to play and that I'm enjoying playing. And so I'm not gonna probably put a lot of time into modding an older game, if you know what I mean. Oh, I should have went. Everybody went. I should have went. I'll go after this. Oh, he's gonna stop for me. Appreciate you, homie. The black. What's that? What is that? A Chrysler? Tahoe? Not a Tahoe. I think we're turning right here. Notice that I don't have the borders. I absolutely hate those big yellow borders they put up in American Truck Sim. So, there's a setting now, I believe, to turn those off. It used to be a mod to turn it off, but now it's actually an in-game setting, which is sweet. Notice how American Truck Sim, like a lot of the things that were mods at one time, like quality of life mods, things like that, are now actually becoming a part of the base game. So I love that they actually pay attention. Oops, that is the wrong gear. LSPDFR is complicated, is it? Honestly, if I ever get into it, I'm probably gonna get Doc to help me out. Didn't you say you used to be? Didn't you used to be in some RP servers and stuff? If I get into LSPDFR on Grand Theft Auto, I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me. I know it's gonna probably be a complicated download. Tacos. Mexican restaurant. Approaching PCs who are drunk or under the influence of drugs is a challenge. Denver to the left. I do like that. I think American Truck Sim does a really good job of making the different states look like the state, all the way down to the textures, the colors, the roads. Now, I've personally never been to Kansas or Nebraska. I wouldn't be able to tell you how accurate it is, but They did Texas, and oh, look at that crop duster. Oh, that's dope. Who's that? Chat? Was that one of you guys flying in the crop duster? Got the hay bales on the right. Watch this turn. I watch a lot of, not really lately, but from time to time I watch a lot of real life trucker vloggers. Pretty interesting, some of the stuff they get to do or have to deal with. I follow a couple truckers who drive for NASCAR. Those guys are always on the road, man. It's crazy. It's so crazy. He's like seeing the logistics of like NASCAR, for example, where you got truck drivers driving back and forth between the headquarters. Like most of the teams are headquartered over in like North Carolina or like Charlotte area. So like they have trucks constantly going back and forth in the shop with the car for the next race. And NASCAR is every week. It's not like F1 where you have, you know, 2-3 weeks break sometimes. Like every week there's a NASCAR race in another city, sometimes another, actually usually another state, sometimes across country. And so they're sending truck drivers with the cars and all the supplies for the mechanics in the back. Now obviously there's a lot more equipment that F1 needs. I can't really compare the two, but you know what I mean. Alright, speed limit is 30 through here. We'll slow down. Owls, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're having a good Friday night. Hope you had a good stream if you streamed. I got a stop sign. This little town of McCook. I think we're still in Kansas. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a sign that said Nebraska, but we might be in Nebraska. There ain't nobody out here, I'll tell you that much. We're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, 38 weeks straight. It was crazy. NASCAR schedule was very long schedule of racing. And I think they're racing in Texas this week, actually. They're racing in Fort Worth. Looking forward to that. I like that track. It's also my home NASCAR track. What's up, Chris Cross from Aruba? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're sitting on the beach right now. Actually, it might be nighttime for you, but still, sitting on the beach at night would be pretty sweet. You can see the moon and whatnot if it's a nice clear night. Or it might be like Puerto Rico where you don't really want to sit on the beach at night because there's a lots of horrible tiny mosquitoes. Bro, okay, Nebraska. We are in Nebraska now. And I think it might be about to rain. It's getting dark. And our drop-off is in North Platte, Nebraska. Oh, this is not our stop yet. We'll be driving through the small town of McCook, making a left turn at their one and only stoplight. Another big grain facility or something. Oh, it's a big train yard right there too. You know, I learned to drive manual in American Truck Sim. It helped me greatly. Can't wait to play this on PlayStation 5. Doing good, man. Did some real world flying today. Gust of 20. Wow. Man. I want to say that sounds fun, but I'm not sure. I've never tried landing in 20 knot winds in a real plane, so I'm not sure how fun that actually is. Good evening, MN Sports Fan. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, bro. And Christopher Ramirez, Mr. not Perseus, Mr. Polaris himself is in the chat. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Have I seen the Starship Simulator game? I have. I'm kind of curious where they are with that. Not seen any updates about it in a while. But yeah, I have a manual gear car now. Absolutely love driving it. I think I like driving it more than my automatic gear car. Well, it depends. If I'm in traffic or on a lot of hills, I think I'd rather be with my automatic car, honestly. But I just enjoy driving the manual car just for fun. But yeah, whenever I found out that I was going to get that car, honestly, even before that, I had learned how to drive stick in American Truck Sim in general, but I was like, I wonder how much this translates to real life. And it does. There's definitely some feeling that you don't get in the pedal and in the seat and stuff like that. But you get the concept. Alright, so we're 60 miles from North Platte. We're getting pretty close to our first drop off. And we'll see what we can pick up here as well. Hopefully we can get a job. I don't really have a preference on which way I want to go. If I want to go north, south, east, west, west. But let's see if we can find an interesting load to pick up. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna rain, but it looks like it might. It's a very old Honda Accord. But I'm considering replacing it, and unfortunately I think what we replaced it with is not gonna be manual, but it sucks because that means that I won't have a manual car, and if you don't keep driving manual, especially after like a long time, you might forget. But my wife, of course, wants a soccer mom car. Right, I'm in that stage of my life now. Alright, our drop off is right over here. Slow down, slow down. That's gonna be over here on the left. I don't know what customer it is. Again, we have soybeans back in the trailer. I'll show you guys the trailer before we get rid of it. Oh, that bread J-brake sounds good. Alright, onto this dirt road. That's honestly one reason why I kind of want to head back over to like Washington area, like Washington, Seattle, Wyoming area. Not really Wyoming, but like Washington, Oregon area. There's a lot of forestry work out there, and there's a few cows. There's a few dirt roads you get to drive on out there to get to those forestry locations. All right, let's see. Where do you need it? A weird place to put it, but I'll put it there. Fine. I want it there. Okay, well, I see why they're putting it on that grain thing. All right. Turn that off. This might be a little awkward. I'm gonna have to use some cameras to help us out. Wait, why are you going that way? Yeah, it's not gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Alright, let's pull forward. We need to go like way forward. That works. We can work with this space. Ow! What did I just hit? Hit my finger on something. They were a little wide. We have to fix it here. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. Yeah, we went way off. Okay, we'll get in the vicinity and then we'll... Yeah, way off. Just pull like right here. Other way, please. I feel like in the game, once I start looking back in this view, I get kind of disoriented. And I start turning the wheel the wrong way. Left. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. We're putting it right on top of the grain. The grain thing. Other way. Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. And, alright, cool. We'll come forward. Oh, they want me farther back. Oh, okay. That doesn't make any sense to me, but alright, sure. There it is. How we did. Okay, it's actually better than I expected. I thought we were in a different position. Alright, cool. Can we see this get offloaded, like on the bottom? Probably not. Yeah, not. I would love to see it get offloaded. That'd be sweet. That would be sick. Pull through and flip around. Yeah, yeah. Christopher Ramirez just downloaded. Gonna give it a shot. Give what a shot? American Truck Sim? Oh, the Starship Simulator. Is it out? I thought we were waiting for it. You were testing my skill, fun patterns, ride on cowboy. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, what we got next? What we got next? Let's see what offers they have here at this location. All right, we got some raw milk going to Cedar City, Utah. You guys, listen up. Help me choose one, by the way. Let me know if any of these sound interesting to you. Like maybe if you live in one of these cities, we could definitely go there. Like somebody said they're from Nebraska, so that's how we went to Nebraska. So we'll see if anybody else is represented in any of these cities we got. So we got Cedar City, Utah. So it's a decent trip. I'd be through the mountains of Colorado. That'd be pretty fun. A little long, but that's cool. We also got Rolla, Missouri. Never heard of that city. Santa Fe, New Mexico. Artesia, New Mexico. Scottsbluff, Nebraska, which is live cattle. That would be pretty cool. All some cows around. It's a demo, but in your opinion, it's far long enough to play. Maybe have a good time. But all you do is like walk around a spaceship, like and repair it, right? I'll look into it. It sounds. I've been having my eye on that. All right, so Casper, Wyoming. We got Chadron, Nebraska, also some frozen food, and then we have Woodward, Oklahoma. Any of that sound interessante to you guys? Or should I just pick something? I don't want to go back to Oklahoma, so we'll take that one off immediately. I don't mind staying in Nebraska, but I mean, Wyoming Wyoming is always a good time. East Wyoming, I don't know. I think the best part of Wyoming is West Wyoming. That's the fun part of Wyoming. West and North Wyoming. But I'd be down to go to Casper. Casper's actually a pretty dope place. We might go to Casper. And that's actually a drop off at the Casper Railway. So, and that's what's that. That's what's that. Milk. We also got Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I had a couple drop off in New Mexico. Don't really want to go to New Mexico. That doesn't sound that interesting to me, to be honest. Got yogurt going to Missouri. I wouldn't mind going to Missouri. That's another one of the newer DLCs that I've not really spent a lot of time in. Not only that, basically Star Trek Sim. Basically Star Trek Sim. Was procedurally generated planets in the system. Believe the whole galaxy takes place. Wait, so is it more than just a ship? Like you can actually go places? And we can also have a full crew and whoever we can fill. We can't fill. We use NPCs. Okay, that game does sound pretty dope. Don says, "Any, mini, miny, mo." Exactly right. I don't know. All right, so these are my. I'll tell you my favorites, and we can choose between the two. So I'm thinking of Missouri, Rolla, Missouri. Rolla, Missouri, or I wouldn't mind doing Scottsbluff, Nebraska, because it's a short drive. If we do that one, we could probably do a third. We could do a third drive because it's short. Also, like, I mean, come on, hauling cows is dope. We got Casper, Wyoming, which is fairly short too. We could probably fit in a third trip with that one. I kind of like that one, honestly. Casper, yeah. So I'm between Casper, Wyoming, which is milk. Live cattle going to Scottsbluff, Nebraska, and then there's Rolla, Missouri. So those are three choices: Missouri, Nebraska, or Wyoming, basically. Don wants his cows. Anybody else have a say? Speak up, forever hold your peace. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can't load, but we send ground pro. Wait, what? You can't land. But we can send ground probes. I believe it's basically a fully simulated ship with galaxy exploration. It's pretty. Let me write that down somewhere. After the stream, we'll check it. I didn't think they had a demo out. I had seen Starship Sim, but I didn't think they had a demo out. So I'm gonna look into that. If we can get a couple people in the bridge and get some RP going, I think it could be really entertaining. I agree. I totally agree. All right, well, I think we got cows. We're doing cows. I'm down for that. Like I said, I was interested in that one anyway. So Scottsbluff, Nebraska is a pretty short drive. Got some cattle. Pick up some cows. All right, where the cows at? The cargo's ready to be loaded. But where? Oh, I think that's it right there in front of us. I think it's our trailer in front of us. Is it? No, it's actually on the left. All right, engine's already running. We're about half tank still. Plenty of fuel to get to where we got to go next. So we'll not gonna stop for any gas yet. Thankfully, they have a pickup ready for us here. Some cows. So we'll swing it over here. I could probably just reverse from here. Save ourselves some time. And it makes sense because it's right there next to where all the cows are at. I kind of wish we could have went over to the parallel 42. Check out the suspension. That's one of the new things as well that was not a thing last time I played. This is kind of like my first time kind of seeing that. I'll say I don't really feel like I'm seeing a lot of difference as far as how I'm driving with the suspension, but I do see the animations look a lot better, a lot more realistic. The truck looks a lot less rigid. The truck always used to look way too stiff. Okay, they like that. They like that. Actually, cool. Look at this. You can see there's like a ramp there in the back. Can I see back there? There's a ramp in the back. Yeah, look at that. It's actually parked at a ramp. Man, there's a lot of cows. There's a lot of cows in this farm. And we should, yeah, we got cows inside too. Oh, do we? Yeah, low res cows, but they're cows. There's cows inside there. 2 stories high. All right, let's get these cows to the new home, or to the butcher. I don't know. Whatever phase of life they're in next. Yeah, sharp left turn. But yeah, I don't know. I know they kind of made a big deal about the whole truck physics changing as far as suspension and stuff like that, which is definitely needed. But I don't know. As far as driving, I don't personally notice a big difference. But I also don't play American Truck Sim every day. I think if you're the kind of person who plays it every day and you were playing it before the update and then after, you may notice the difference a bit more than I am. Or maybe I'm just not driving on the right roads. I don't know. All right, off to where are we going? Something Bluff, Scotts Bluff, I think, Nebraska. I believe that is where we're going next. Another right turn here. At the stop sign, lots of cows kind of like grazing out here. Oh no, please stop. I totally cut you off. Oh man, I gotta admit guys, it's good to be back on the road in American Truck Sim. It's a similar feeling to me of Flight Sim, honestly. A similar, relaxing, oddly satisfying feel that I get from Flight Sim. Just seeing the trees go by on the left and the right, the cars, the traffic, the road underneath you. I wonder if I can float gears in this truck. Oh yeah, I can. I'm scared to float gears in my actual car. I am terrified to actually try floating gears in my actual car. I've never actually tried it. I'm scared I'm gonna just ruin the transmission. It would have been dope to kind of like either like to see the cows getting loaded to the trailer. Yeah. What you doing? Nothing, chilling at the Holiday Inn. That's first. I'll tell you what else is really satisfying in American Truck Sim. If you do like a longer drive, like say like an hour, 2-hour drive, which will get you a decent distance in American Truck Sim, and getting to see the differences in the scenery, like, you know what I mean? Like you'll start off like, for example, you start off in Texas, where it's pretty dry looking, pretty flat, pretty boring to be completely honest. And then you drive like up to Colorado, it's like super green, high, you know, tall trees, big mountains. Just like seeing the difference in scenery kind of actually makes you feel like you actually drove somewhere. Like what we're doing today is shorter hops, and to be completely honest, like Nebraska so far looks a lot like Oklahoma and a lot like Kansas. There's some differences, but like they're not that different. It's the same climate, same region. But like if you look at like Texas versus Colorado, it's a gigantic contrast between those two. So if you were to drive between those two states, or even Colorado to Seattle, or Kansas to LA, you know what I mean? Like drives like that where the start and end point are so different. You get another level of kind of like satisfaction, like knowing like, oh, this is cool. Like I actually drove all the way from Kansas and now I'm in San Francisco. I can see the Golden Gate Bridge. What's up, Mark Sage? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If you're just joining us, we are in American Truck Sim. I'm using the Moza trucking wheel with the Moza R9 and the windshield wiper stalks and whatnot, as well as I have a the Moza shifter, 8 shifter, and I have the load cell pedals with the clutch on them as well. Bro, we have literally barely been on cruise control. Like the drives we've been doing so far have kind of been on back roads, old country roads and stuff, so I really haven't been able to just put the cruise control on, because by the time we get up to speed, I'm turning off the interstate again. Speeding kills. Yes, it does. Yeah, like we're about to turn off here at the next exit. Getting some real over-the-top vibes watching this. Appreciate it, man. Jermaine as well. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to read chat and drive. Not a good combination, but I'm doing it for the chat. For the chats. Ask me your rights on 26. Let's see if we can roll through here without stopping. All this BP truck. And we have a stoplight right here. And it is red. Ogallala. What a name for a city. Also, have I played KSP? Yes, I know I own the wrong one, but I have Kerbal Space Program 2. Which I know is not as good as Kerbal Space Program 1. I have heard. I guess I didn't want to get into all the modding stuff. I want to try the game out and see if I like it, which I do. As a person who never played any Kerbal Space Program game, getting into Kerbal Space Program 2 was a bit of a learning curve, but they actually do a pretty good job, at least in Kerbal Space Program 2, of teaching you kind of like how to get started. Like, I don't know if it's that good in the first game or not, but some of the tutorials and early missions kind of actually help you learn how to get into orbit. For those in chat who don't know what Kerbal Space Program 2 or Kerbal Space Program is, that's what I wondered for a very long time, because I had seen the reviews, I've seen it go on sale a bunch of times. We're turning down here, and I was like, what even is that? It just looks like some weird aliens, but it's just basically like a, how to explain it? It's a space game that allows you to build a rocket or build a spaceship or build a vehicle, a space vehicle, we'll call it that. But you have to build a space vehicle that can get you out of the Earth's orbit, or out of the Earth's atmosphere, into the orbit, and then using orbital physics, or whatever they want to call it, getting to other planets like the Moon or somewhere else, Mars. And it's actually pretty cool. It's the fun part is when you fail. Honestly, the failing, the blowing up your rocket, crashing, things like that. Like, it's kind of part of the fun. I probably should have gotten to the left flank. We gotta get over. But yeah, I have it. I don't have it installed right now. But when I did first download it, I was playing it like nonstop. I was hooked on it, man. I was hooked. It actually made me appreciate much more what's going on at SpaceX and what's going on at NASA with the Artemis launches and stuff like that. Like, I watched so many like space documentaries about like real life, not like fake fictional stuff, but like real stuff. And I better understand now. Kind of, I guess, the different NASA and SpaceX missions because of the Kerbal Space Program, honestly. They don't teach you that stuff in school. at all. Like, yeah, you learn about a little bit about physics. You learn a little bit about this. Oh, what the Fiji? Oh, I should have paid attention to the GPS because that's the end of the map, and I was supposed to turn right. I was spaced out. All right, let's continue. Right behind me. The poor cows. Crash offense. It's alright. We'll pay it. I got the money. Oh, don't hit that. Alright, we need to go down a gear. Wasn't paying attention. Texas, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Long time no see. I turned the truck into a Akabover? What is that? Oh, a cabover. Yeah, a lot of these places we're going, like in these back roads, really haven't spent much time on the interstate, which is okay. Okay. Go, 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 go. I wonder if we can go there. Like, American Truck Sim does have what they call secret roads. So, like, on my map, that road doesn't exist. We can obviously see it. Sometimes, like what just happened, you'll actually drive into the end of the map, like a border. But sometimes, there's actually secret roads that are not listed on the map that you can drive down. They do go to... not sure where they go. I haven't found very many of them, but they do go places like that. Like, is that a secret road? I don't know. Every state has them. Thank you, Akench. Yeah, like I said, I got the Moza trucking wheel. Love it. Definitely would recommend it if you're into trucking. I think like an 18-inch wheel, I think. Big old wheel. Yeah, it feels like I'm driving an actual truck when I drive this thing. I've really not done trucking in a long time. And one of the honest reasons is like this setup that I'm streaming on right now. This is, again, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but this is like my old computer. So this is like my original stream computer. When I built my first PC, this was the PC I got. If you don't know the history of Blue Games, I started out streaming on my phone. I was streaming a game called Infinite Flight. I found a way to stream from my phone solely with my phone, and eventually I finally bought a PC so I could start playing things like X-Plane, American Truck Sim, iRacing, and so on. And this is the PC that I got back then, but it's using a 1080 Ti, which was state-of-the-art back when I bought it. So that kind of ages it. That's how you know how old this PC is. Now 1080 Ti is still holding strong. It does really good with most like racing games. Truck Sim, it actually performs pretty good. I can't completely max out my settings, but I mean, it's pretty enjoyable. And so anyway, that's the setup I'm running with as far as my PC. And so I have my trucking setup on it now, but this setup is also used for racing. So if I want to go do iRacing or NASCAR 25 or F1, whatever year they're using, I have my Moza racing wheel that I use, but I have like a different configuration that I use for racing. So I raise my wheel way up. Right now my wheel is lowered. You can't see it on the camera, but it's like really low. It's comfortable. Like, I feel like it's in a comfortable, realistic position for actually driving a vehicle, but because I have, like, it sticks out so much, and you can't see it, but like, it's like this big. The space it takes. And so I can't just have it sitting in this normal spot. I have to kind of adjust the whole chair to make it fit. If you have the wheel, you may understand better. There's some hoppers over there. The sun's going down too. And so to do racing, I have to basically modify the entire configuration so that I can run a racing. And in all honesty, it's quite the hassle to go between my racing configuration and my trucking configuration. You know, wah boohoo for me. Feel sorry for me, but yeah, I mean, it's just a hassle. And so when I do trucking, I do trucking. So right now I have my trucking wheel set up, and I'm probably gonna leave it like this for a while, probably like a month or so, and then eventually I'll swap out my trucking config for my racing config, and then I'll leave my racing config out for probably even longer, because I do more racing than trucking, honestly. Le Mans Ultimate, Assetto Corsa, we got Forza Horizon coming up soon, but I'm probably just going to use the controller for that, honestly. I've always really played that on a controller. I've never really liked the wheel support on Forza Horizon, so probably will not use the wheel for that game. But anyway, that's why it's been so long since I've played American Truck Sim. I've really wanted to. I've honestly been thinking about it. I've been wanting to play American Truck Sim for months, but I'm like, but I want to race too. You know, and I can't do both at the same time, unfortunately, with the setup that I have right now. Yeah, TI bro is amazing. All right, we got a window. But I am actually just this week, for the first time ever, I have actually started considering to upgrade this PC. We're now going on at the end of this year, which we're nowhere near close to, but at the end of this year, my newest PC that I built myself will be 4 years old, which is crazy. I feel like I just built that thing. It has a 4090 in it. That's my main PC. That's where I use it for Flight Sim, for Star Citizen, for everything that's not driving or racing. And I'm not planning on upgrading that one. I built that one with the 4090 and was at 64 gigs of RAM. Oh snap! Oh, that's our stop right there. Man, I didn't know we were here. All right, we got to back up. Is anybody behind me? Of course, there's somebody behind me. All right, can I turn around somewhere? Yeah, we'll find somewhere to turn around. But yeah, so I built that PC, like I spec'd it out for the purpose that I wouldn't have to upgrade it anytime soon, and I think it's still good. I don't have any plans or I don't really want to upgrade that PC, but I am thinking about maybe slowly building up a new computer for this. Oh, there's a whole spot right there I can use to turn around. I'm looking to slowly build up a new PC for my driving / racing rig. All right. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is meant for me. And by slowly, I mean like it might take me like a year. I'm not even kidding. It might take me like a year to collect all the parts needed for this next PC. Like I'm not really in a hurry. It's not something I need. It's not a necessity, right? Like the 1080 Ti is working. I'm blessed that I have two PCs. I'm blessed that I have a PC at all. So like I said, it's not like I need it. But I would like to get my I would like my driving and racing to be at just as high quality as Flight Sim. Honestly, like again, American Truck Sim actually looks pretty good when you have a really good PC, and so does all the racing games that I play. All right, let's see. We got to drop off. I forgot this was support. You know, why not? We'll go with the challenge. We'll go ahead and park this where they want it. But like I said, I'm in the very beginning stages of even looking into that. I've not really paid much attention to what is the top of the line parts right now, or what are the most affordable parts. I'm not really trying to spend a crazy amount of money on this PC. I'd like to save some money on this one, and if I can. Where do they want it? Okay, right there. I see what they want. Right there. Okay, we have space. Not the most. We'll have to probably do it like this. Organic Valley. It is getting dark too. We'll sleep after this, and we'll do one more. What time is it? Yeah, we'll see if we can do one more job after this drop off. Hey, this going. Oh yeah, we need more space than that. We need more space than that. Hold on, let me think. It would have been easier to go over there, in all honesty. My light's not even on, I just noticed. Where's my light button? Is it this one? There we go. Alright. Oops, not that button. Okay, I want to go over there. Yeah, that's better. That'd be much easier. Nice and close to this wall. And then we'll back it up from here. This will be much easier. Yep, I can actually see the drop off now. Sweet. Alright. Put some left in it. Then go right if you gotta go right. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do. It's so hard to judge it from here. Is American Truck Sim support VR? I think it does, right? Straighten up. Yeah, straighten up. Oh yeah, on the first try, let's go. Let it roll in. Let it roll in a little bit more. And we in there like swimwear. Let's get it. Brakes on. That's a good drop off. I like that. Good choice. Good choice. Drop with the cattle. Very nice. Dom 1, you have a 4090. That has made you feel better about what games it can handle. 4090 should be good for a few years for sure. It's just one gen behind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. It's good. Bro, the default like truck mirrors are crap. So I'm not ashamed for using the pop-up mirrors. Plus, you guys can actually see. It's nice in VR. I gotta do it with a triple. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There ain't no way I'm doing that with a triple. No freaking way. All right, we have. So I'm actually gonna fast forward the time, and when I do that, a lot of the missions are gonna change. So I'm not gonna pick a mission yet. We're gonna fast forward the time. So I think it's a G_time. No, G set time. And we'll go with 7 a.m. There it is. Flashbang. And one of my drivers made me some money. Nice. $5,000, $11,000. But no work in. All right, let's go see what kind of jobs we got here. We'll do one more. You can't get VR working in Euro Truck Sim or ATS. I remember like it used to be like an experimental feature where you had to be on a very specific, like older build to get it working. I don't know if that's the case now. I don't know where they are with that. All right, so we're pretty close to Scottsbluff and Alliance, Nebraska. Also pretty close to cities. We could pick up jobs from any of these 3 cities, honestly. Let's see. So out of Scottsbluff, which is technically the city we're in right now, we have a job that goes all the way to Laredo, Texas. We ain't doing that. That's way too long. But it's a rail car mover. That sounds pretty fun. Dry fruits going to Louisiana. We got a yard truck going to Billings, Montana. Actually sounds fun. We got cheese going to Dallas, Texas. Las Vegas. A lot of these are actually pretty long. These are good drives, but pretty long. Oh, look at this. We have an air conditioning complex going back to McCook. Yeah, I don't really. I would do that if it wasn't going to McCook. That's a heavy haul. We got Ontario, Oregon, dry milk, the Iowa. I would like to get out of Nebraska. We've been in Nebraska for 2 legs now. If we do Iowa, we got to go through all of Nebraska to get to Iowa. So I'd rather go like to Wyoming, Montana if we can. We got Lubbock, Texas. Another one going to McCook. Council Bluffs, Missouri. Colorado Springs. Amarillo, Texas. Fort Collins, Colorado. Gillette. That might be the one right there. That might be the one. Office supplies. Another one going to Gillette. I think it's a sign. We got 2 jobs going to Gillette. I think that's a sign. Plus, I said I wanted to go to Wyoming. North Platte again. Sydney, Nebraska. Nebraska. Let's see. Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is right around the corner. Another nice railroad location in Cheyenne. How much is like a 4090 today? Like how much is? I know the RAM prices just went down, which is another reason why I was considering trying to maybe this is a good time to buy. Like I said, I'm planning on picking up slow. Like I'll buy like a power supply. Like I'll probably plan the whole thing out, like plan a build, like case and everything like that. But and then just start buying things like RAM, power supply. You know what I mean? It's piece by piece. I know the biggest purchase, the most expensive pieces are obviously going to be the GPU and the CPU. But I thought I heard that RAM went down in price. I think I might have chose what we're going already. I think we're going to Gillette, Wyoming. Now we got a double, a scissor lift. We take a double trailer. Doc was challenging me with the triple. I'm definitely not doing triples, but... And I feel like this is a weird, unrealistic load. Like, why would you have a double trailer with a scissor lift? Like, you usually would have one long flatbed with 2 scissor lifts on it. Like, having 2 trailers, that doesn't make any sense to me. I think I was going to take this more, the one that pays more, of buttermilk going to Gillette. 49 is about 3,300. Ah! Ouch, that's expensive. 3,300. God, no. $3,300. That is expensive. That is very expensive. Oh my goodness. Do you think like a 30 series card would be worth it today? Like, could I get away with a 3090? All right, let's go ahead and do the buttermilk. I'm gonna do the I think that's a reefer, I assume, refrigerated trailer, and take it up to Gillette, Wyoming. All right, where's our pickup? Down the street. Sounds good. A 3090 would be fine. Because the purpose of this PC, and you guys are helping me out a lot, honestly, so thank you guys for your feedback. But the purpose of this PC would not be to flight sim. Right? You know what I mean? Like, I have a PC for that already. So, and I mean, if I want to upgrade, then I'll make sure I have a case big enough that I can upgrade to a 40 series card later if I want to upgrade. So it definitely needs to be able to be upgraded. But I'm just thinking, like, I guess shorter term. For what I want to do is I want to play iRacing. I want to play all of the racing games that I play, Le Mans Ultimate, Assetto Corsa, so on. And I want to play American Truck Sim, the upcoming truck sims that are coming out. There's a few different truck games coming up in the future. So just, you know, all the driving games, right? Which are like Unreal Engine 5 and so on. And they're usually not that intensive on graphics. Like nowhere compared to Microsoft Flight Sim or Star Citizen. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need a 4090 to play any racing game. And don't let anybody tell you that. You do not need a 4090, 5090 to run any driving or racing game that currently exists. Even on max settings. Like, I know you can get away with a 30 series card for that. I have a 1080 Ti, and I'm like on high. You know what I mean? Go AMD, so much better. I was actually considering it. I've never had an AMD PC before. I'm kind of scared, to be honest. I'm scared of getting an AMD, but I also do know it is much cheaper. So for the reason I'm trying to go cheaper on this build, maybe AMD would be the way to go. Arcants, you're a new viewer. Which flight sim you play? I play 2024. I've uninstalled 2020. 2020 is dead to me. If you're playing 2020, you should uninstall it and get 2024. But yeah, I play Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and I do play X-Plane 12 as well. We were gonna do Flight Sim this week, but then I got in the bus bound, and I just got into this whole driving mood. So that is how we are driving this week. Next week we may do Flight Sim. We'll see. I haven't decided. I was gonna do Train Sim next week, but like I said, there's so many things I want to do in so little time. So it's just tough, and I feel bad because I know like the guys who love Train Sim are waiting for me to do Train Sim streams and videos, and it's been like almost a month now, probably. But don't worry, it's coming back. It's coming back. I'm looking forward to getting back in the Run 8 and back in the Train Sim world. All right, here's our pickup on the left here. There's a stop sign here, actually. All right, here's our pickup. I wonder what he's selling. Alright, the refrigerated trailer we're picking up is, I think, it's all white. There's no branding on it. I think it's what, buttermilk or something like that. I wonder if there's any external contracts that are interesting coming out of here. Let's see. Furniture, Reno, San Antonio, Yakima, Maryville, Missouri, Dodge City, Kansas. Casper, Wyoming. Yeah, I know a lot of people are waiting for ATX to come on console, man. I don't know if console really has any trucking games. How do I go back? How do I get out of this? Oh, I see. Freight market. All right, we got. So Dallas, Colorado Springs, Gillette, Fort Collins, Alliance. Yeah, so we'll just obviously do the Gillette one. Let's see if there's any varying. We'll just grab the John Ruda refrigerator. All right, cool. Confirm. So pick up my trailer. Not too much. Not too far. You've been on Intel for years. You just built an AMD in January, and I'll never go back to Intel. My PC runs cool and quiet. Didn't even know that was possible. You have a 9800 3D, 907 XT, not one stutter anymore. Marvin, you're playing Alaskan Road Trucking. Yeah, I played that one as well. You know, that's the thing too that I guess I'm afraid of with AMD. Like, I feel like I understand the Intel like structure as far as what's better. Like, you know, i7, i8, or i8, i7, i9, and so on, whatever. I don't understand the numbering system of AMD at all. Like, I don't know like what's a good graphics card for AMD. I don't know what's a good processor for AMD. I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue what's good. And then, like, do they take the same RAM, or is there like a special RAM that they need? Well, I mean, I guess I have to do my research and learn, right? But maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do an AMD build for my driving, my next driving PC. And then what I might do, I don't know. I said this last time and I didn't do it, but I might turn this current PC I'm running right now as like a server. I did say that last time, and I didn't do it last time either. So I turned it into my driving PC. That's what it ended up being. All right, let's to the left. That should be good. And straight back. Might be a little too far left. Let's see if they like that. Oh, we're not on the... Bro, we're in there, bro. Come on. Yeah, if I pull forward a little bit. Okay, yeah, I gotta pull forward a little bit. I think I have the realistic coupling turned on. All right, we got our reefer. Building a PC is kind of expensive for you. I need a laptop for schoolwork, so I'm a laptop gamer. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. In your case, definitely makes sense. I can ask you about it later, Emperor. All right, appreciate it, man. I'll definitely ask you. Yeah, I have Alaskan Road Trucker, and man, I had such high hopes for that game, and it's good in its own way. It's good in its own way. I don't know. I don't know what it was. It might have been the wheel support that threw me off. I'm not sure. Something about it turned me off. I love the survival aspect of it, like having to eat and drink, and the fact that you can actually get out of the truck, walk around, and interact with the truck from the outside, like manual refueling and you know, hooking up air hoses. Like, those are all things that I would love to see in American Truck Sim or in any truck sim. But I'm not sure what it was. It was something. Maybe it was just. Maybe it was the trucks themselves. Again, I don't know. I don't know what it was about Alaskan Truck Sim that just turned me off from it. It's sad that they no longer are like supporting that game. That game is basically dead now. I think that same team is working on another game. I think I heard they're working on another truck game, but it's like less, it's like more arcade. I don't know. That's where the money is. You see a lot of these games, like, they don't go fully simulator, right? They go more game than simulator. Like, think of like Seafair, for example, the ship simulator game. Like, that game, I was hoping it was gonna be more of a realistic, you know, maritime ship simulator game, but it's more of a game. Like, it's more arcade, more casual than anything else. Now, it's still fun. I still like it. It still scratches kind of like that open ocean itch, but it's not fully the ship simulator that I was hoping for, right? Like, I guess the ship simulator that I would like to see, that I want, is like something like the scale of like Microsoft Flight Sim, you know, but obviously only covering the water, where you could actually sail from country to country, logistic networks, things like that. I don't know if we're ever gonna get that, but yeah, I think that's what they're doing with this next trucking game too. I have the same RAM after I did have the RTX card, and then went to AMD. So the RAM still works. The same RAM works. I don't need like a special type of RAM to work with AMD motherboards. Man, you guys are really hyping up AMD in the chat. I guess I'm gonna have to build an AMD PC. I'll have to look into that. I used to work in the office of a storage house and selected trucks and sealed trucks I'm not gonna lie, 0 out of 10 would not do that again. Bro, what's going on up here? Why are we stopped so long? Oh my god, this guy's just parked. This guy's just parked in the middle of the road. Alright, I'm going around. No, there's right on red. Come on. I guess not in this state. Not in Nebraska. Are we still in Nebraska? I thought we've been in Nebraska all stream. I think we're still in Nebraska. We're going to Wyoming next, though. We're getting out of Nebraska. There's also ships at sea. That's also not a simulator game either. Like, it's simulator in the... I'm sure you guys have noticed this, because everybody watching this plays simulator games. So Flight Simulator is a simulator game. I guess it's fully simulator game. It's more simulator than game. I don't care what you say, it's more simulator than game. American Truck Sim is a simulator. Is it? I think it is. You know what I mean? But like, you got things like, you got games like what's that one that came out recently? Service Station Simulator, freaking Fast Food Simulator. Like those are not simulators. Those are games. Those are full-on games. Fast Food Simulator is not a simulator. It is a game. You hear the difference? Okay, now wow, that was quick. We're already in Wyoming. And so ships at sea, in my opinion, it's definitely a simulator-ish, but it's like 50-50, maybe even less than 50. And so is Seafarer. Neither of those are really a like full-on like simulator to the level of like Flight Sim. You know, like when I say simulator, we're talking about every freaking button works, every system works. Like in a ship sim, you have to manually dock, hit, you know, the ropes, mooring ropes, this and that. Like that's what a sim would be. Navigation, like actual navigation, not like hidden waypoints on your map. Like actually having to navigate the waters, real weather, you know, like real problems. And Microsoft Flight Sim has time compression. Well, that's if you choose to use it. And I think if a ship simulator existed, you would have to have the option for time compression as well, because nobody's gonna sit there for 3 days going across the Atlantic. You know what I'm saying? Like, we think long hauls right now are long. In Flight Sim, sitting for 6 to 10, 8, 12 hours doing a long haul flight from Australia to London or something like that. But like, you get into ship sims, if you want to be realistic, you're gonna have to take days to get somewhere. Oh. Now look how like much everything has changed already. Now that we're out of Nebraska and we're in like Wyoming, like the roads are much more windy. The terrain looks different. We got actually rock, like plateaus and rocks happening. So that's why I want to kind of get out of Nebraska. Nebraska was cool, but I want to kind of get somewhere where it's like just look different. Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, all those look kind of the same. Wyoming is like the first state we've been in today that actually looks different. And I might jinx it right now, but we've not gotten hit with a way station yet. And we should have enough fuel to get to where we want to go. Nothing simulates a dread minimum wage. The dread of minimum wage and living a paycheck to paycheck than Fast Food Simulator is not a game, it's a simulator. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I'm just saying, like, maybe I don't know, I haven't played Fast Food Sim, so I don't know what all is entailed. But there's a lot of games that have a simulator in the title that we all know, or I call them meme simulators. They're just like games that people only play to make fun of the job, rather than actually trying to realistically play or be in the shoes of the person who does that job fully. Like the real estate agent simulator, whatever it's called. Like, that's not a simulator, that's just an RP game. Like, I've been playing Cooking Simulator lately. What other simulator have I been playing? Cooking Sim, obviously American Truck Sim, Train Sim, Flight Sim, Farm Sim. Like, Farm Sim is fully a simulator. Fully a simulator. Other simulators are out there that are good that I've been playing. Car Mechanic Simulator is a good one. It's still like a watered down version of being a mechanic, but it's still a simulator. I'm looking forward to the new Car Mechanic Simulator. The full. Oh crap! We got a turn here. Oh! I just cut that dude off. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I feel horrible for that. I feel horrible. Get distracted. Is the wheel I'm using compatible with console? I'll let him in. I'll be nice. I'll pay it forward, let him in. I don't know if it's compatible with console. So here's the thing. Moza has a console compatible wheelbase. The way it works is you have a wheelbase that you can buy usually in a bundle or standalone, and then you have the different wheels that you can attach to those wheelbases. That's how the Moza ecosystem works, at least on PC. Now, Moza does have what's called a R3 bundle. So I have the R9, that's 9 Newton meters of torque power, and then there's the R3, which is Xbox compatible. I don't know about PlayStation, but it is Xbox compatible. And technically, you could hook any of Moza's wheels to that base. Now, I don't know if they actually work with the console. I've not tried it. I haven't seen anybody try it, but it might. I think there's gonna be a lot of people asking that question when American Truck Sim does come to console. Speaking of that, has there been any update? Like, anybody know like when that's gonna happen? Because the good news, I'll tell you this right now, the good news of American Truck Sim or potentially Euro Truck Sim coming to console is the same thing that happened with Microsoft Flight Sim. What happened with Microsoft Flight Sim when it came to console, bro? So much money came to the hobby. So many more people, because so many, like millions of more people came to play Flight Sim through Xbox, and because of that, the scenery makers, plane makers, right, who support console are making so much money, which means they can feed their families, they can make more projects, which then attracts more developers to make more projects. So the point is that us on PC, we benefited from that because now we get so many more add-ons, so many better add-ons, because there's just more money flowing through the economy of Flight Sim, right? And with Truck Sim, I think Truck Sim and the trucking community, I would say, is much larger than the Flight Sim community. You guys can debate me on that, but I think that trucking is a larger fan base and community and interest and niche than Flight Sim is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And if you add more millions of people into the Truck Sim space, it can only benefit the rest of us. I'm talking about more DLCs, bigger team at the American Truck Sim headquarters, making more DLC, more map packs, more truck packs. More brands will be interested in being a part of American Truck Sim because they can get their new truck on consoles as well as on PC. So I guess it's going to benefit all of us. So although I don't have plans on playing American Truck Sim on Xbox or PlayStation, I'm excited for it to happen because I know it's going to help all of us. We're going to get a better game because of console. And usually we get much more better performance because the performance requirements are so strict on console and PlayStation that a lot of those modifications and those performance gains will come back to us on PC as well. Exactly, they're a forced optimized performance. So I never thought American Truck Sim performed bad, but I mean, I think if American Truck Sim is performing for you bad now, it's usually because you've put way too many mods in your game. I mean, come on, I'm on a 1080 Ti right now. No release date yet. They did show gameplay at a conference from a PS5. Oh wow. Yeah, probably a developer package. Can I get an autopilot on cruise control? Set to what speed limit is 70? We're doing 60. Oh, we'll do 65. This guy ahead of us going kind of slow. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to with them kind of getting to the more eastern states. Like I feel like Illinois is the first kind of road to the road to New York. Yeah, I mean the road to the East Coast. I know that they plan on doing the entire continental United States. Not sure how long that's going to take. Probably a few more years. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I have my home state of Texas, so I'm pretty happy about that. But being able to drive like coast to coast in American Truck Sim, bro. Yo. You saw me coming, bruv. Yeah, being able to drive coast to coast in America, and yes, I know there is a coast to coast mod, but you guys know it's not the same. Not the same. Yep, Illinois released on May 14th. Yeah, they're doing British Columbia Emperor. They already had that in the plans. You're from East Texas? Nice. Yeah, I wanted to start today's stream in Texas, but it kept crashing for some unknown reason, so we started off in Oklahoma. Alright, how are we doing on gas? We got a quarter tank left and about 40 minutes to our destination. I think I'm gonna not stop for gas. Yes, I am very excited about the car packs, Nikolai. Absolutely excited, man. Very. I was talking about it earlier in the stream, but I'm wondering. I don't know, just so many, like, having regular cars to drive to American Truck Sim that are like officially supported. There's so many possibilities, man. Like, I can't help but think of racing. Not that we're gonna. It's not a racing game. Don't get me wrong. It's not a racing game, but like, it makes me think of like. I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I can't help but think of like Gran Turismo, like where they had like maps where you would drive long distances, like California highways, stuff like that. It's gonna be so hard for me not to just speed everywhere. You know? I mean, a regular car, especially the ones that they're picking, are gonna go like 80, 90, 120 miles an hour. I mean, if you push it, if you're not, you know, if you're not following the rules. Now, it's not really what I want cars for. I don't want them to race them. I don't want them to just go crazy. But hey, trust me, I definitely will. Right? I think all of us at least one time are gonna have to take those cars out and just see what it does on the highway. You know what I mean? Like, to see how fast we can go. How far can I get from Texas to Seattle or whatever? It's gonna happen. But I'm interested in seeing kind of what else comes with the car pack, right? Like how deep in simulation are they gonna go with the cars? What can you do with the cars? What missions are coming with the cars? What gameplay is coming with the cars? I mean, you can't have a car and then park it in a truck garage. right? You know what I mean? Like, has anybody thought about that? Has anybody thought about that? Where are you gonna put your car? Are they gonna have houses now? You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are they gonna do, man? What are they gonna do? That's actually my first time thinking about that. Like, what are they gonna do with those cars? Where, like truck sim? Let's talk about it, just for fun. Let's just fantasize with me for a second. Oh, we gotta turn. Truck sim, right, is built around trucks. So right now, the way it works, we're probably gonna get a weight check up here, is you have a truck garage with truck drivers who can drive your trucks, and you build like a truck company. That's how the game was built. But if you're driving cars, you're not driving a car company, are you? Are you taking passengers long distances on road trips? Are you driving your family somewhere? Like, why are we driving cars to begin with? Right, so like, what's the gameplay around that? But also, where do we put our cars? If I own 5, 6 different cars, where do my cars live? Like, does the core game mechanics still apply? Like, do I still hire people to drive my cars? Are we Uber drivers now? Are we taxi services? I don't know. There's so many questions. Oh, that's not what I want to do. This is a bad place to stall. Very bad place to stall. Uh-oh. Yeah, I went to the wrong gear. I got excited. Yeah, like, are we gonna get houses? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't it be dope if we had a house? Oh, man. Like, imagine this. This is what I'm thinking, all right? All right, listen. Hear me out. Imagine this. So, say they add a house somehow where you live or store your car. And then you drive from your house with your regular civilian car out to your truck garage, and then you pick up your truck, and then you drive your truck. That's your job. You're still a truck driver. I don't know. Yeah, we gotta pull in. I knew it. You missed the old UI so much. Why? I like the new UI. There's a dozer. All right, where's the way station? Port of entry to the right. Man, this is one of those way stations that are very out of the way. It's like way over there. No engine brakes. All right. Why? Alright, so I'm assuming there'll be some port of entry signs that'll point us towards the way station. It should be to the left, so I think we maybe will turn left here. Yep, port of entry to the left. There's a car coming. Little Mustang convertible. Alright, went up one too many gears there. That's alright, we'll get there eventually. That should be right here off on the left. Get port of entry right here. I think the way station's over here. Stop at the truck scale. And looks like it's on the other side. Yep. What an awkward place for a way station. Alright. Did I go too far? No, I think we went too far. I think we went too far. Yep. Alright, we passed 73,622 our gross weights. There's a rest stop here too. Alright, let's see if we can get back on where we were going. So we were supposed to just keep straight over this highway. that we were on, but it looks like we can actually reconnect to where we're going following this road right here. There's a big train yard right here too. Your AC-44 manifest train, unknown railroad. Oh, our drop off is like right here. I guess we're in Gillette. Ice Q, what's up, man? Thank you for the for being a member of 52 months, bro. You know I always appreciate you, bro. Thank you for stopping by and showing some love today. Thanks for recommending PC Building Sim 2. I'm enjoying it more than the first. I told you, bro. I'm glad you're liking the cactus. Having a house would be pretty cool instead of me going to a random house. Yeah. I agree. I just think there's a lot more that they're not telling us about the whole car thing, or at least there's a lot of possibilities that they could go with it. I don't know if they're actually going to do any of that stuff. They might just give us cars like, hey, go have fun, you know. But I'm just kind of expecting more. All right, looks like we're going to have to stop. I think a train is coming. Yep. Gives me a chance to catch up on chat. Am I a lead foot? No. In the game I am. In real life I'm not. In real life I am not. Sheer Insane, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Brought the popcorn. Good to see you, bro. Yes, I play with mods. Probably could race across the country if you can turn the violations off. Yeah. You saw a new version of ATS, but don't remember the name. You might be talking about Road Kings. Pretty popular one that's coming out. Will I play Euro Truck Sim? I have Euro Truck Sim. The times that I tried playing it in the past, at least on stream, there wasn't very much interest in me playing Euro Truck Sim. But I'd play for my own sake. Well, I probably won't stream Euro Truck Sim unless something really interesting comes out. Last time I did Euro Truck Sim, I was doing like an F1 tour type of thing, where like I was driving like I think it was a Ferrari or Mercedes truck. I was driving it to the different countries of the F1 races during the European season. So I love doing stuff like that. I wish we had all of the United States so I could do that exact same thing for NASCAR. So that's one thing I'm definitely gonna do whenever we get the entire United States. I'm gonna do like a NASCAR like hauler, day in the life of NASCAR hauler and American Truck Sim. I'm thinking I'm gonna take the easy way out. I know I shouldn't, but I want to take the easy way out in this one. If I got Euro Truck Sim and all the DLCs in anticipation for the buses. Actually, you're right. Actually, there is the buses coming out, so maybe I'll try it when the buses come out. Thank you, Spawning Salmon. Good to see you, bro. Stopping by with the Lizite. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. All right, I'll do my job. I'll do the hard one. It's the last one. This is our last drop off. I can't take the easy way out of the last drop off. They say BeamNG trucking. Oh yeah, BeamNG. Oh good. What makes BeamNG so dope is that it's physics based. So like in American Truck Sim, yeah, we have physics, fairly realistic physics, but there's no like damage, or not at least not much damage. All right, this is a pretty tight fit we got going on here. All right, mirrors up. I can barely see where we're going. This might not be tight enough. I really can't see nothing from that mirror right now. Let's see if we get close. Hey, might money chat. We might be on the money. Is that the spot? Are we parking right there? I think we are. Woo. That boy Blue bringing out them pushback driver skills, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, we're not gonna get in the first try this time. We're gonna have to pull it back out. Yeah, pull it back out. That's all right. Swing that wide body, boy. There we go. There we go. Now we're in there. All right, there. Right up to the loading bay. All right, we're a little bit on the line here on the left side, but I think, yeah, actually no, that's perfect. That is perfect. All right, that was much easier than I expected. I'm not gonna lie, that was much easier than I expected. So if you guys weren't watching, I was gonna take the easy one. I was like, all right, football park it, y'all figure the rest out. I was gonna do the easy one if y'all wasn't watching, I promise. Let's see how we did. Oh man, in the yellow lines. All right. And we can get like a little bit closer to the bay. That's about where everybody's at. Let's see. There it is. All right. Drop the kickstand, or the landing gear as they call it. Call it a day. Market as delivered. Yes, they are adding, but well, I don't know. I'm not sure when or if they're adding buses to ATS, but they are definitely adding buses to ETS, Euro Truck Sim. What mods do I use, may I ask? I can show you right here before we get off. Come on now, let's go. All right. I don't even care what the current offers are because I'm not taking them right now. That's a problem for future me. All right, guys, we made it to Wyoming. Started off in Nebraska. No, started off in Oklahoma. Did 2 drop-offs in Nebraska. Wait, what did I say? No, we started off in Oklahoma. Did 2 drop-offs in Nebraska. And now we are in Wyoming in Gillette, Wyoming, which I think there's also a railroad here as well. Man, a lot of places with railroads. I guess it makes sense. The trucking industry and railroad industry usually work in parallel. All right, so I was going to save the game. And then somebody was asking to see my mods, which I don't have a lot, but I'm going to show them to you. So we'll go back to the title screen. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Seriously, this has been fun. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting the stream. A lot of you guys came out, so thank you guys so much for this. When will we do Maker Truck Sim again? It sucks because I wish we could have did a whole week of this, but it's already Friday, so we'll have to bring back Maker Truck Sim. Now that I got all the things working, my mods are working at the moment. We'll probably come. Honestly, when is the 14th? That's the week after next. Bro. So that's a Thursday. We'll come back to celebrate Illinois, which is 2 weeks from now. I'm definitely jumping on that. I'm definitely gonna be playing that. So we'll see how things line up with my stream schedule. Next week we'll probably do either do flight sim or train sim. I want to try to fit a train sim stream in before we do the next American Truck Sim stream. That's the thing. So maybe the week of Illinois, we'll do late train sim like on that Tuesday or Thursday, and then the next day go in and do American Truck Sim at Illinois and all that. And we should get an update to American Truck Sim 2, I think, as well. Anyways, so you want to see my mods? You should see it on the right side of the screen. So I'll start from the bottom. I have a couple. The Circle B Ranch and Hogsback Ranch are Parallel 42 mods, like a scenery mod. So it adds like a whole little area to Wyoming, like a place you could park your truck, you could pick up jobs, stuff like that. It's really cool. Really enjoy it. I usually have that as like my main like base. But anyways, I have real companies and gas stations, billboards. I have the trucks and trailers and wheels pack, which actually comes with the John Ruda truck, or I think it comes with the John Ruda trucks or the trailers pack. I have the night refrigerated, FedEx refrigerated, and stuff like that. Some Amazon trailers, a Texas Express trailer, a big trailer pack from John Ruda as well. Again, I really have mostly just John Ruda stuff installed right now. Another Real Brands trailer pack add-on, the Cecil trailer pack USA add-on. I have the Kenworth W900 Highway Killer, again John Ruda truck mod. And then I have the Cecil Mega Pack, real logos. Again, that's also by John Ruda. Like, all this stuff is mostly from John Ruda. The engine sounds is from John Ruda. The real logos by John Ruda, which is actually a free pack you can use with non-John Ruda trucks. This gives you real logos for all the trucks. And then I have, beyond that, I have a bunch of Z mods, sound mods, which the sounds you heard today for the truck engine was the Detroit Diesel 60 Series by Z Mods, which I don't know if that's a free pack or a paid pack. I don't remember, but that's what I have. I have the W9 interior effects sound pack. I have an air brake sound pack, which I believe is free. GPS voice mod, which is free. Weather sound effects mods, which is free. Wind and tire, and road wind sounds. That's all I got. You can see on this list on the left is a ton of mods, and here most of them I do not have activated. They're like in my documents folder. They're just not being used. If you guys didn't hear, earlier this week I restarted up American Truck Sim with all my previous mods installed, which was like 70 something mods, and unfortunately I couldn't even get the game to start. It crashed every time I wanted to load into a truck. I couldn't figure out what it was, so I had to do what I freaking dreaded doing, and that was I removed all the mods from my active on my profile, and I had to start over. So that's why I have, in my opinion, very few mods, because really, like, what you're seeing here is like I have one truck, which is a lot of this stuff is just one truck, and then the mods that support the truck. I have a trailer, which all these trailers is one mod basically. And then I have these kind of like, little liveries or paint packs or whatnot. And then I have a bunch of sounds. Like, that's all I got. But as you can see on here on the left, I got a lot of other stuff that I could put in there. I just don't know what works and what doesn't. Even though it doesn't say they're not compatible, they still can cause a crash, which is what I had earlier. You know what I mean? So that's the mods I got. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments after the stream is over. G.Skill Aviation, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hopefully that answers some of your question. What is my plan for after the stream? I'm hoping some Star Citizen, bro. If you guys are on, that's what I'm hoping to do tonight. I've been fiending some Star Citizen all week, bro. I've been barely getting any. I'm trying to get some Star Citizen. So if you guys are on, I am down to clown. Are we on right now? Bet. Sweet, I'll be riding with you guys. Anyway, guys, thank you seriously, everybody who's been watching. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us today. This has been a lot of fun. Looking forward to playing American Truck Sim again. I guess I'm gonna leave my wheel up for the next few weeks because we'll be back in American Truck Sim in just a couple weeks for the Illinois pack. Looking forward to that, man. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Excited. I think, am I right by saying that Route 66 ends in Illinois? I think I heard that somewhere. So it's like celebrating the completion of Route 66. I think. So, anyways, either way, Illinois is a big deal, a big state. Chicago is a huge city, one of the biggest cities in the United States. So. Big deal. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, let you guys go and enjoy your nights. Until next time, remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I am out of here. See ya. And if anyone else wants to play Star Citizen, we're gonna be on in the blue. Or I guess in the Blue Games chat. I'm not sure where you guys are at, but we'll be on tonight. So I'm just saying.